Namaskar. Every so often I'll get a question from a teacher who asks why should I bother to specialize in a specific area. Let's talk about three areas: prenatal, children, or chair yoga. Now, with prenatal, we know there are 3 trimesters. Those are actually 3 different sets of cautions each way as we go on. And then beyond that, we know that there are also postnatal cautions. So each trimester is different, and it takes someone who's spent a little bit of time researching. That's the reason why prenatal and prenatal postnatal would be a specialist. Children, some people just look at it as if children are little adults. Children are not little adults. Children need to be stimulated in different activities much differently than you and I. And that being said, yoga has to be fun for children to continue doing it. I rarely have an adult come through the class and say, if this class isn't fun, I'm not going to hang out here anymore. It's a lot different working with adults because you come as an adult to a yoga class for a specific reason. Maybe it's stress, maybe it's something else. There are many numbers of reasons why people come to class, but you know what it is already. A child goes usually to yoga class because his or her parents advised them to come, which means that you have to figure out a way to captivate their attention and make yoga fun. With chair yoga, you're dealing with different types of people. Most people always think in terms of chair yoga is only for seniors. Not so. Chair yoga has now become a staple for some fitness programs working with people who are obese. Also, office yoga is another form of chair yoga. Also, there are, as we said, seniors, and there are rehab programs. All of these are different types of populations that you're working with specific needs. As we age, we may not be the same. Say if I were 65, I might not have the same needs as one person who's 65 on one side and one person who's 65 on the other side. Some people are in great health. Some people are not in such good health. With that said, what you're doing is you're designing a chair yoga program that's full of modifications for whichever group of those 4 that I had just covered, which would be down the line, we know it's rehab, seniors, office yoga, or obesity. With those things to consider, I hope that you understand now why yoga teachers should specialize if they decide to go into a specific area. It's always good to keep sharp and to keep learning as much as we can, so it never does any harm to keep researching and studying and doing everything you can to stay at the top of your game. I wish all of you a nice week, and I wish you farewell. Om Shanti.